Hey dudes, Nico here. Look, I'm not the biggest artist around, and I certainly relate to the struggle of constantly shipping out applications, reaching out to clients, yearning to get traction on your personal projects because if you love it so damn much, someone out in the world has to, right? Well, in any case, it can be rough. So today, I'm going to talk about some of the things that kept me alive and fed during an entire global pandemic and seeking a career based greatly on connection and meeting people. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Number one, collect eggs from multiple baskets. Okay, sounds generic, but in March, I made this huge move across the country to LA. I quit my cushy 9 to 5 benefits and my own apartment because honestly, I had like 3 little decent paying commissions, and that convinced me, yo, you know what? I can do this. I can do this. Well, I later did some more math and found out I had to pick it up tenfold. Let me elaborate. So by month one, I was hunting gigs on Upwork. That wasn't really working out. By the end of month two, I expanded my hunt into Twitter. Better, but still struggling. And by month three, I also expanded into Facebook, which sucked, DeviantArt, Indeed, and LinkedIn. All different platforms with different levels of opportunity, but pivotal in comparison to relying simply on one. This is because Upwork, while actually being successful in providing work, had its fair share of cons. They nickel and dimed you on so many avenues, from taking like 20% chunk of your pay until you hit a certain amount earned per customer, to charging you fees for moving your business with that customer off the platform. If Upwork had been an agent that networked for you, it would make sense. But they honestly don't really do anything to get you hired at all, so I don't know why they're asking for 20%. Hence, I attempted to build business elsewhere, because I surely would have starved otherwise. Okay, now for point two. Don't spend frivolously, live humble, eat a little dirt. This is part of the not so fun advice, but it's crucial no matter what your goals are. And it's unfortunately just the truth. Managing my spending and cutting costs was huge. It made a huge difference in like how much money I truly needed and how much I could make it go for, how long I could last. Starbucks coffee? Gone. Any game I wanted at any time? Gone. All the glorious art books? Okay, I tried to resist, but I still got some art books. Luckily, a huge savings also came from the gas that nobody had to buy because everybody was stuck in their homes and nobody was really going anywhere, including me. So I also ended up bunking with roommates that cut my rent in like half, maybe even a little more than half. Not to mention my wardrobe has been stagnant for like the past 2 years because I stopped frivolously buying outfits too. So, yeah, there was money saved there as well.
Oh.
My point is that it makes it a lot easier if you make the most of what you have. All right, on to the next point. Number 3, train your eyes to recognize opportunity. An ABP. Always be prepared. I can't tell you how many times I was just perusing through Twitter or LinkedIn or something, and the most perfect, amazing job or gig pops up that's right up my alley. It just ticks all the boxes. But I look at my portfolio, whack. My resume, slacking. And I totally flubbed it. I don't even want to think about all the opportunities I missed out on from just not even knowing where to look while they were opportunities in the first place. Now, there's no reason to completely stress over about missing opportunities. There were a million opportunities yesterday, a million opportunities today, and a million tomorrow. So just be present and focus on improving your skills and portfolio. However, the more prepared and more ready those skills, that portfolio, the resume, any of your cover letter game, your social skills, all of that is, the more opportunities you can seize when you see them. Honestly, all the opportunities that really turned into something were ones that my past 6 months of work really prepped me for. Okay, so tip number 4 really goes hand in hand with the last tip, which is leverage social media consumption. Okay, so typically when people talk about leveraging social media, they talk about the content, the type of posting, which hashtags and methods to use. But I can't really help you there. I'm still a bit of a nobody myself. However, one thing that people typically don't talk about is how curating your feed can help you. Okay, so let's talk about the algorithm for a second. We all see the algorithm as this great evil entity that throttles your engagement and shovels your content into the unseen crevices of the internet. But an algorithm is a little more nuanced on the consumer end. The goal is to get you to interact with the platform. Well, how can a program do that? By collecting info on what you do, of course. So every time you like a post, repost, comment, linger on a post, watch a video, scroll past, click a profile, follow, DM, or just lurk, the algorithm kind of records it and says, wow, this person must really like this stuff. Then it finds more of that thing and shoves it in your face. So if you like a bunch of cosplay will show up on your feed. Sports is gonna show up on your feed. Games, well, you're gonna get a lot of gaming news and stuff. This also contributes to creating like little internet bubbles of one's own opinions and stuff, but that's an entirely different discussion, and we're gonna stay on the art for now. Now, with this knowledge, let's say you like and follow and interact with a bunch of professional artists doing what you want to do. And not only them, but you also like and follow the studios they work at, and the recruiters, and the editors, and the agents. See where I'm going with this? Eventually, this will create a flood of useful information and opportunities and job postings, connections, just general things that will help you out in your overall journey throughout this career. You'll know where they're hiring, you'll know what it takes, you'll know resources that will teach you what to learn, tricks they use, friends and indie peeps, and you'll probably have a more well-rounded perspective on the actual job you would be doing. The list freaking goes on. You can even use it on YouTube and find talented artists like Mark Burnett, Adam Duff, Trent Kanuga, and, of course, yours truly, right? This is also a good way to stay in the know on what expos are happening nearby or coming up soon. Like, you can know the events that these people are going to be at and how to meet them. All right, and finally, we're going to get into the last tip to make it through a widespread plague as an artist. The last tip is find some time for joy. Yeah, I figured I'd close this out with something wholesome and yes, cheesy and cliche too, but it's kind of overdone for a good reason, and that's because, well, I mean, it's true, man. If I took the time to like walk on a trail, go to a beach, or order some pizza and sit inside or watch a movie, enjoy my balcony, or just play games. If I didn't take the time to do any of those things, it would have been really tough. And, that's kind of the point of all this. It's the point of everything, isn't it? To enjoy the time and the life we have. And, I've been finding recently that maybe we shouldn't wait to do it. I know so many times back in my life, I thought, you know what? I'll wait to enjoy things when I'm a successful artist. I'll wait to enjoy things when I make a certain amount of money. I'll wait to enjoy things when I do this. But I feel like I'm always going to have goals and I'm always going to end up waiting. So maybe I shouldn't. Maybe you should just enjoy it today. You don't have to be successful to enjoy the time you have today. Alrighty then. That's all I have this time around. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe for more talks and more time lapses and more of my just continuous ramblings. And hopefully, this experience and sharing some of what I went through either inspired you or helped you in some way, or at least gave you some perspective. Alright, guys, until next time, deuces.